Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Tracy from Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle. Welcome back, guys. I'm always so happy to see you guys come back and spend some time with me. That is freaking awesome, dudes. I love you. All right, anyway, so I can't believe that it's the 1st of March. I don't know about you guys, but as always, time is flying by, right? Before you know it, it's going to be the end of the year again. Stop, right? I know. Stop it. Um, I guess the most important thing is just to, remain as present as possible as time continues to speed up and pay attention to the really, really important things and all that other petty crap. Bye, Felicia. Do they still say that? I don't know. Anyway, so when I was telling the other signs, I did the fire signs as well as the earth signs. And I wanted to read you what I read them. So I'm having to alternate between monitors, guys. So just bear with me for a second. All right. Here we go. Starting tomorrow, I want to go back. Okay. So beginning tomorrow, March the 2nd at approximately 12:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's going to be a new moon in Pisces, right? So check this out. The mutable water sign of Pisces and the last sign of the zodiac is plugged in to the collective unconscious and the world of dreams, making this lunation, I love that word, making this lunation potent for the most magical aspect of astrology, manifestation, y'all. If you have never manifested before, now is the time to start putting those dreams, those desires, those, whatever, those collaborations together in order to manifest what it is that you want to happen moving forward. I know in my yoga certification class, it was a year long to get the 300 hour. And at the beginning of the year, we wrote down what some of our aspirations were for the class and where we wanted to be, a year from now. And we had to read those during graduation, 2 weeks ago. And you completely forget what you wrote even a couple days ago, much less a year ago. But in reading mine, a lot of stuff came to fruition or is in the works of being in manifestation mode and about to happen. And I was almost left kind of speechless because I was like, I had no idea, and I was kind of scared to read it. I was like, I don't know what the hell I wrote, So when I read it, it just was like, wow. And I'm getting a little emotional. I'm sorry, guys, but one of the things that I manifested on there was my desire to start first of all, started a few years ago, well, after my mom passed in 2016, to just, get in real touch with spirit and what that looks like and what that feels like for me, and being aware and being honest that I do have spiritual gifts, but how you use your spiritual gifts, the intent behind that is, what gives, the people who do this in order to help heal others, right? Give us a bad reputation as being something evil and of the devil and this, that, and the third, when it's not. And divination was used in some of the holy books. So talk about spirits and speaking in tongues and all that other stuff. So, I say that all to say that, I had to really dig into who I was on a spiritual level and what my gifts were. And I realized, that I was a healer. It took many, many years to get to that point where I'm like, yeah, Spirit put me here to be a healer. So not only can I heal through yoga and meditation, but I also discovered, I know I'm an empath, um, tarot, and when I, went over tarot almost every night and matched that against my intuition for, the last few years before I actually, had the nerve to start my own channel. And why I was getting emotional back then, a few minutes ago, is because that's one of the things that I wrote on that piece of paper to myself, was that, I would like to be brave enough to start my own YouTube channel reading tarot. I'm like, what the F? And I remember putting that. Oh my God. I mean, who says that things don't manifest, right? From the spiritual to the 3D, because they do. And yeah, it just, sometimes you don't want to admit that you may have spiritual gifts because people look down on it like, it's something that's bad. But like I said, it all goes back to your heart and your intent and how you use it. Just like with anything else, if you use it for good, then the outcome is going to be good, and you're going to be doing some sort of service, to help heal parts of humanity, right? So anyway, so thank you for listening to me about that. It just really means a lot to me. My channel is a little over 2 weeks old, and I'm really enjoying this, and I want to continue to grow it. So thanks for being here with me this evening. I really appreciate all your support. Tonight we're going to get into the air signs, and we're going to see what's going on in their collective, especially since this new moon in Pisces is going on, right? And heightened manifestation is going to be the key. So I said all that to say, write it down, write it down, write it down, because it does come to fruition, and it's very surprising when it does. Surprising and ecstatic happiness all in the same, that, wow, I wrote this on paper and now it's really here. So there's power in your words, and there's power when you write things down. It's like you're making a commitment to the universe and to the divine, that this is what you really, in your heart of hearts, want to manifest. So back to new moon in Pisces. So we're all about the manifestation, right? And what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to read for the air signs. Give me just a minute, because there we go. Oh, where's my music at? Listen, I can't do a reading without music, guys. Hold tight for a second. Sister girl's got to hook herself up. And I need to turn this heat down. Like, I was cold, and now I'm like starting to sweat. Whew. Anyway, I'm getting it together, guys. I promise. I'm so glad I timestamped these, because sometimes I'd be rambling on about stuff. All right, guys. So we are doing the Gemini Collective, Holy Spirit, And we want to tap into who comes first? Gemini. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Let's do this thing, right? I am a Gemini sun, right? I'm like a Capricorn moon. I do resonate with my opposite sign of Sagittarius, right? Everybody has a polar side. So I'm an air sign, but my alternate side is a fire sign, so I'm fiery, right? So that I love that. We all encompass all of the elements, but we have a little bit more than others, others of the elements. So Gemini, Holy Spirit born May 21st through June. Time stamp is, let's just say 11. May 21st through June 20th for Gemini, the air signs. We are looking at the new moon in Pisces, Holy Spirit. What messages would you love to give to these air signs, these chatty Cathys of the world? What messages would you love to give to Gemini for the week of March the 2nd through March the 7th, Holy Spirit? Any words of advice? Words of advice or intuitive messages? Man, Holy Spirit, you're being really tight-lipped right now. What's up? What's up? Come on. What do the air signs? Oh, okay. What do the Geminis? Give me, I'm sorry, I did not ask you for specific stuff. 7 cards, please. Of the energy for Gemini. Born May 21st through the 20th of June, please, Holy Spirit. We just need a few more cards, please. A few more cards. Okay. I think we have our 7, so let's check it out. Sometimes I clarify, and sometimes the story can't get any clearer, and I'm just like, okay, all right. Sometimes you want to pry and more, and sometimes you just don't. A basic message, overall message is good enough. I don't know if the music is too loud. I hope it's not. I'm just trying to get in my zone, but let me know if it is too loud. All right, so Gemini, we're starting out the gate with the Justice card. Gemini's out there getting some justice. What's going on, Gems? Look, she's sitting there with her culottes on, right? And her little red, whatever jacket, she all modern looking and got her scale of justice, right? Gemini, either you're receiving justice or justice is being given because of you. Which one is it? Beautiful Queen of Pentacles, Gem. Doesn't matter male or female. Doesn't matter what your gender is, right? It's the energy that you encompass, right? I'm a Gemini. I have a lot of male energy. You could be a man, and of course you have male energy, but some men have more queenly energy than they do kingly energy. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't have anything to do with that, with gender. So somebody is seen as the Queen of Pentacles, somebody very abundant. Look, smelling good, looking good, right? Holding her pentacle, whatever that abundance, that coin means to her, right? Because to me, abundance can be a multitude of things, right? Abundance of heart, abundance of love, abundance of spirit. You know, there's more to life than just coins. And she even has a little bunny rabbit as a pet. I always wanted a rabbit. I have cats instead. Um, Gemini, who's feeling left out in the cold? Look, these people are walking right past this church, and you know the church is always open, right? The church, I mean, maybe COVID or maybe, I said that word. Maybe the pandemic or whatever might have maybe closed some churches down. Maybe, I don't know. But for people off the street, I don't know. But I do remember a time when churches were normally always open and anyone could go in at any time, you know, to pray or whatever. So these people were feeling left out in the cold, or this energy is feeling left out in the cold, but there is a church and the lights are on, so these people could really get out of the cold if they desired to, right? But the interesting thing is that this person right here is wearing a lot of red, and red is like fire energy, right? Right, and red also could indicate excuse me, an energy of like pride, ego. You know what I'm saying? I'm maybe too prideful or too much ego to go inside the church to get warm or to pray or get a meal or something. So I'm just going to stand out here and just be cold and wander around in the snow. Right? Yeah, so. But the blue is like emotion. So it's, but in this situation, this person's ahead of this person. So this red, this ego, this pride of not asking for help, you know, is the dominant energy. You know what I'm saying? Here's the Knight of Pentacles, darling. The slowest effing knight in the deck. All the other knights cards that you see in tarot, they're rushing towards something, right? I gotta hurry up. I gotta get there. I gotta do it. This here, this guy here, this female here, whoever it is, energy, slow as molasses. And they're just sitting there, and he's just dusting that one pentacle off, and the horse is like, yo, man, what's up? Like, I'm getting tired of just standing here. What are we doing? You're paying by the hour. I mean, what's up? And he just moves so slowly and misses the boat completely or whatever. Runs out of time, possibly. Whose cup of love is being dismissed by spirit? You see this 4 cups, right? Got this cup of love coming out of nowhere, and there's 3 cups right in front of the person. They have their arms folded, right? And they have this look on their face like, I don't want no stinking cups. I don't want that. I don't want that love. I don't want that cup. I don't want none of it. I mean, look how cute the heart is right there. I love that. But this person's like, I don't want that. They spit on love. That's what happened. Nine of Pentacles is a spirit or being or energy that is abundant on their own. As you can see, this person's tending to their garden and all of the abundance popping up from her garden or his garden, right? And it just keeps going and going. So this is a person that's really abundant on their own, may have their own business, you know, makes pretty decent money, but is able to sustain themselves without a partner. But if a partner is added to the scenario, then of course they become like the ultimate, right? The possibility to be like a super couple, because if they're at a 10 of Pentacles status, then 10 of Pentacles is like the bomb. But Gemini, looks like Gemini or somebody in Gemini's life is seen as the Nine of Pentacles. Oh shit, look at this. And the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. She's sitting there with her cute little skirt on. I don't know why she has her arms crossed. She's a Nine of Cups. Shit, that's abundant. You add one more cup, you got the 10 of Cups, just like this. 10 is the ultimate, right? Right. So they're almost there. One more cup, almost there. So she's like smiling. She's like got her carrot. She's like, oh yeah, man. Look at her. She just got her arms crossed. I don't understand that. Because she's Nine of Cups, baby. Ultimate in love and emotion. Wish fulfillment. Goddamn right. Oh, look. Listen. Oh, I see. Hey, Jim. Is this you or someone else? That Nine of Cups, right? She's sitting there with her arms crossed. She's probably sitting there with her arms crossed because this Page of Cups has one cup to add, but the cup's got a frog in it. So that's probably why she got her arms folded. She's like, fool, you even brought me a cup with a goddamn frog in it. What the hell? But she has reason to look. She has a reason to look that way. I'm just saying, like, you got a frog in a cup, for real. So anyway, I think that's hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, justice, again, to reiterate, justice being served, either on the side of the air sign of Gemini or somebody that Gemini is tied to is receiving justice of some kind. Or it could, I mean, it's universal law, right? Universal law, um, which is karma. It could be the law. If somebody might be getting locked up, I don't know. Like court, I'm going to court, getting locked up physically. So I'm tending to think it's more of the like the universal law, but you never know. You never know. Queen of Pentacles, somebody abundant, also reiterated by the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Gemini or Gemini's person. Somebody though is feeling left out in the cold. This night in this Page energy, which it's young energy. It's young energy. So, and when I say young, I mean it could be somebody who's young, right? Gemini collective, somebody who's young, or it could mean that the person may be an older person, but may not be emotionally mature or evolved. but it looks like they would like to offer a new cup of love, or a cup of love even. So Geminis, does this resonate with you guys? Is this what's going on? And oh my goodness, look. Now, all my other cards are facing down. This card is facing up. I just now realized this, Gemini. Guess who it is? The Emperor. Well, damn. For real. The Emperor. So, however that resonates in your life, Jimmy Jams. Yeah. hmm Let me know. Let me know if any of this resonates with you. But very interesting read. I'm really not going to clarify because I really don't feel like clarifying tonight, guys. Just want to get all these videos made, and sometimes I want to dig, and other times I don't want to dig. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes less is more, you know? If you get the overall gist and it resonates with your ass, then that's good. I'm happy about that, and I love you very much. And we're moving on to, oh, wait, don't forget to timestamp it. Okay, so we are going to, who are we going to? Gemini, Libra. We're going to Libra, and that is at 27. All right, Libra, let's get a crack-a-lackin'. Libra, we are about to move into the new moon of Pisces, right? Pisces is the most like emotionally charged. Well, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let me just go back to this. Okay, let me start over. Libras, my loves, the moon goes dark on March 2nd, bringing us a sensitive and creative new moon in Pisces at 12:35 Eastern Standard Time. The mutable water sign of Pisces and the last sign of the zodiac is plugged into the collective unconscious and the world of dreams, making this lunation, I love that word. I'm going to use it as much as possible. Make this lunation potent for the most magical aspect of astrology, manifestation. Manifestation right now, Libras. This is the time. If you've never manifested anything before, or you want to have some new manifestations pop off in the near future, do it now. Write it down, right? Write down what you want, make a vision board, whatever. If you write something down, put it away for a while, then come back to it in 3 months or 6 months, excuse me, or a year, and then see if you've accomplished some of the things that you wanted to. I mean, a year ago, for my yoga certification, I had to write a letter to myself, and I did not remember writing this letter or what I said, right? Someone graduated 2 weeks ago. One of the things that I wrote over a year ago was that I wanted to start my own YouTube channel, reading tarot. And I did that. I started that 2 weeks ago. So, and I was surprised to reread that because I was like, whoa, are you kidding me? I wrote this and now it's actually come to fruition. So that's manifestation at its finest right there. So write it down, dream it, talk it into existence, whatever the case may be. Okay, so Holy Spirit, we are tapping and tuning into the Libra collective. Libras, when you're born again. Okay. Libras are born between September 23rd and October 22nd, Holy Spirit. Can you please give me roughly 7 cards that will speak to the Libra spirit for March 2nd through March the 7th? What would you like them to know? That's too many. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. I don't even know if I should take that. Like, that is a lot of cards. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, do you want these cards to be on the table, or do you want me to pick them up and see what else falls out? I just feel like they just, I don't know if it was from my shuffling or what, guys, but we had the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. I'm going to put these back, right? And you know how tarot is. If cards want to come out, they will come out. Believe me, when Spirit wants that message, right? But I'm not sure if it was my mistake or what. So I'm going to err on the side of caution. So Libra, born September 23rd through October 22nd. Holy Spirit, can you please give our Librans, the ones who hold the scales of justice, can you please give them messages that will help them from March 2nd through March the 7th? What do they need to know? What does the collective of Libras need to know, Holy Spirit, from March 2nd through the 7th? Okay. Can you give me a few more cards for the Librans? What do they need to know? What will help guide them through the week? Advice? Whoa. Jeez Louise. What? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Something, messages that will get them through the week. Words of advice, wisdom. Okay, well that's more than 7, Holy Spirit, now. But you know what? Since I put those other cards back, let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay. All right. So here we are. Libra, this is what's up with you guys. You guys there are extra cards that fell out for you, so I just took them. So you guys are getting bonus cards tonight. Shh, don't tell the other air signs, okay? Don't tell. All right. So Librans, we've got a King of Cups energy. You know, somebody who is, you know, a leader, yet, you know, emotionally balanced, you know, knows how to give and receive love, right? Somebody who's, you know, might be hard on the outside, but ooey gooey on the inside, you know, he's like just a emotionally balanced and loving type of king. We do have the devil up in the mix here. You know, the devil could indicate, you know, some sort of obsessive thoughts or obsessive actions, excuse me, that are happening or have happened or about to happen. You've got these two people that it looks like they're chained to the devil, but if you look at their necks, the chains are so loose that they could literally slip the chain over their heads, right? Look at this one. Look how loose it is. She could get away, no problem, right? But the devil has them so mesmerized that they're not even thinking of getting away. And this is either some sort of, like I said, obsessive thinking or obsessive actions, or it is something like addictions, sex, drugs, alcohol, rock and roll, whatever. It's an addiction, something where you literally feel like you are tied to the devil, even though you have the free will at any time to release the chain, the bondage above your head and walk away. That's something to consider, right? That's definitely something to consider. Is anybody out there struggling with the devil right now? I've been in devil energy before, and that shit is like, oof. 9 times out of 10, it's a toxic type of energy, right, Libra? Somebody wanting to give equal give and take in the relationship, and that's so funny because the Libra holds the scale, right? Always looking for fairness and justness, right? And the scale is your astrology sign, right? So this is somebody trying to bring reciprocity, like wanting to give equally to both, right? Each other. And maybe it's a little off balance right now because one's higher than the other. I don't know, but that's what it could mean. Now, the Four of Wands is typically the wedding card. You see these two people are pledging their love for one another, right? Under the maypoles, overlooking the skyline and whatnot. But this was in reverse. So the loss of a commitment, a divorce, a breakup, right? Maybe because of the devil. Maybe because the devil intervened and maybe there wasn't enough reciprocity. Maybe somebody wished they would have given more reciprocity in the relationship because now this ultimate commitment between two people is in reverse. And that's sad. You've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like a highly spiritual spirit. You know what I'm saying? A man or woman, very enlightened, spiritually woke, right? She might even have some spiritual gifts. You see those keys at the bottom of her feet? Like she has the key to other realms, right? She's a seer. You can't pull the wool over the Hierophant. I'm sorry, I thought this was the High Priestess. The Hierophant, though, is a highly spiritual person, a religious person. It's normally like earth sign, Taurus energy. Somebody like maybe the Dalai Lama would be like a Hierophant, or the Pope, you know what I'm saying? or somebody who's just, you know, somebody that's highly evolved on a spiritual level, right? And could be a counselor, somebody that gives wise spiritual counseling to others, right? And this also, look at this. This could also represent marriage. The Hierophant can also represent marriage. And this is a marriage that, or a connection or a commitment that is dissolving, or is it about to dissolve, or has already dissolved. But somebody wants to be victorious, Libra. Somebody wants to be victorious in this whole scenario. Ride in on their white, beautiful horse, and just be like, yo, I just slayed this dragon and we're victorious. The dragon's not gonna like blow up our village anymore, like in Game of Thrones. I love that show anyway. Somebody is getting or will be getting karmic justice, Libras. I don't know if the karmic justice is becoming because of this devil energy, right? And this upside down ultimate commitment card, marriage card, right? But somebody is getting justice for something. Is it this Queen of Pentacles that's receiving the justice for some shit that them popped off, possibly? That either Libra or whoever is with Libra in Libra's life wants to be victorious, but this a little upside down right here. Page of Swords. Somebody would like to communicate, but they maybe can't communicate. Maybe you guys are blocked off. You don't communicate any longer. So if you're not in communication, right? This would be like immature communication, because this is like a page. So pages are very young energy, right? Right. So if somebody comes and if it's a grown person, a grown adult, they're going to come talk to you like a page would talk to somebody like a kid, right? But if you're not in communication, then this person is fucking spying on you. Social media, they're fake accounts, they're spying, they're seeing what you're doing, they're staying abreast of what's going on with you, right? But they're spying. Just know that. And why is that? Because Libra, somebody has the ability in this whole scenario to be a magician, to take all four elements, fire, water, air, earth, and manifest exactly what it is that they want. That's what this magician can do. So, does this resonate, Libra, that somebody in this scenario is the magician and somebody else is feeling some kind of way because somebody has had justice or is having justice, and it's this magician right here. I'm telling you, that devil energy will fuck some shit up, man. I'm telling you. All right, Libra, that's you. All right. Who do we have left? We have Aquarius. Aquarii. Aquarii. What's up? We're going to start Aquarius at 45:15. All right, Aquarius. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you have reached Tracy. I'm your girl. Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle. Glad you're here, my Aquarians. So happy to see you, my beloved air signs. I love you guys so much. As you know, I'm an air sign. I am a Gemini through and through. Although I do have Capricorn, not Capricorn, but yeah, Capricorn moon and like Sagittarius. So, but my birthday is May 22nd. And so I want to thank you guys for joining me again on my new channel. It's 2 weeks strong. And just remember that this is a collective reading. So if you need a private reading, then go to the About Me. If you want to donate to the page or the channel, go to the About Me. And let's get started. So Aquarians, we are rolling into a new moon in Pisces. And let me tell you a little bit of something about this and what's about to happen. Get your pens and get your pen and your paper ready. However, your vision boards, whatever the hell, whatever you need to help manifest stuff to come to fruition, get it, do it, be committed to it. Okay. So the moon goes dark on March 2nd, bringing us a sensitive and creative new moon in Pisces at 12:35 p.m. Eastern. The mutable water sign of Pisces and the last sign of the zodiac is plugged into the collective unconscious and the world of dreams, making this lunation, love that word, this lunation potent for the most magical aspect of astrology, and that is manifestation, in all caps, underlined, exclamation points. If we've never manifested before, now is the time. Only get one go round, right? And I just feel like I'm doing my best work in my 40s and 50s. I really do. Than what I ever did in my 20s and 30s, right? Because now I feel like I'm tapped into who I am, and that is, besides being, just the regular things people are, daughter, wife, blah, 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 whatever. As a spirit, I'm a healer, right? So I embody those qualities that can help people heal, in many ways, like yoga, meditation, and tarot. So those are my gifts that I can give to society and give back to society in order to help the collective heal, right? Because it's in the intent and how you use your gifts, right? So yeah. So we're going to be manifesting like mofos, Aquarians, okay? That's all I'm saying. So write it down before 12:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then put it away somewhere, and then come back to it in like 6 months or a year or at the end of the year or whatever, and see what you've been able to manifest. You would be surprised, right? Like, this channel is 2 weeks young, and I manifested this a year ago, and I didn't even realize it. I wrote it down and just reread the letter. And one of the things I wanted to accomplish was have my own YouTube channel reading tarot. And now it's come to fruition. So that's powerful. Manifestation is powerful. Okay, we're going to get started, guys. Let's do this. All right, Holy Spirit. This is for my my air signs of Aquarius, please. Oh, when are you Aquarians born? I don't know when the heck y'all were born. Hold up. You would think I would know, but I don't. I can't remember. Oh, there we go. January 20th through February 18th, our beautiful, lovely Aquarians of the world. This is for the collective. And for the week of March 2nd through March 7th, Holy Spirit. Whoa, a lot of cards want to fall out. What cards of advice or intuitive messages, words of love would you like to convey to the Aquarian collective? What will speak to their spirits, Holy Spirit? This reminds me of elevator music. I really love it though. It's so soothing. All right. I need one or two more cards, please, Holy Spirit, for... Okay, great. I'll even give you a bonus. Give me one more, Holy Spirit. One more for our Aquarian collective out there. One more for the Aquarian collective. From March 2nd through the 7th, Holy Spirit. What we got? What we got? What we got? This card turned over in the deck. I'm going to take it. Boom. All right. I think this was... I don't think that was... I don't know if that was upside down or not, but... All right, Aquarians, what do we got going on here? I see some energy here that's interesting, but then I also see cards on here that are freaking awesome. Like, man. All right, Aquas, Aquarians, my loves, my fellow air signs. Some of the collective is feeling in a Ten of Wands energy right now, feeling maybe feeling burdened because you're trying to hold up all 10 of those wands, right? From falling. And maybe they're really heavy. Whatever those wands represent in your life, right? Somebody's feeling overly burdened at this moment in time. Aquarians, this could be you, this could be somebody in your energy, but somebody's feeling overly burdened, right? I wonder if this has to do with the Lovers, which you see is an angel here, right? So Spirit and these two beings, these two people, right, are reaching out for one another. And this is a spiritual connection, right? Like twin flame, like this is Gemini action all the way. Like this is like twin flame, like each part of this person has this part of the soul and this person has the other part of the soul, right? They share the same soul, if that makes sense. But this is like twin flame action going on here. Very spiritual connection. It's really beautiful. Reminds me of like Adam and Eve, like, you know what I'm saying? Where Eve took freaking bite out of the apple, right? But anyway, divine connection. Now, what I find what's really interesting is what's next. Oops, come here. What's next is the moon card, right? And moon could be, just not knowing, disillusion, illusions, not knowing something, secrets, something not being spoken about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the moon, especially the full moon, makes people act in very, very, very strange ways, right? Blame it on the moon. That's what people say. And you've got this little creature here in the water, like, I don't know what's going on there, but it could be truths that are not spoken. It could indicate things not being said that need to be said, illusions, things, just secrets, basically. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they're feeling burdened. And it's really interesting because both the Lovers and the moon card, right, they both have moons in them, right? Like full moons. And the dark sky. So not everything is illuminated yet, right? So, and you have these two people, maybe they're walking towards where that opening is right there, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they don't know what's there. And this couple, they join hands and walk. They're just kind of walking into, they probably don't know what they're walking towards, but they're walking towards something. Walking towards the world, right? It's a new world. It's a brand new world, right? For those involved. And it's going to be magnificent, right? I love this. It's really beautiful. And get a brand new chapter of life with all the elements at your disposal, right? As the wind blows through your hair. You coming into a 10 of Pentacles situation, if you haven't already. This is the ultimate happy, look, the happy couple, the dogs, the cat, the home, Nana's there, or somebody's mom's there with them. They're all celebrating. Everybody's happy. It's abundance in every way possible. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is either in a meditative state or maybe feeling a little overwhelmed, and you see how she's holding her head like, oh my God, that feeling overwhelmed about something, or maybe somebody in recovery, maybe somebody that feels like they need a break, right? They need to rest and recover. Rest and recover their spirit or their body, maybe they're physically ill. I don't know what your story is, but new beginnings will be blessed. Abundance, new beginnings with plenty of abundance will be the gift from Holy Spirit. So if you're laying down, feeling weary and worried about everything and anything, and how's this and how's that, and why this and why that, just know that Holy Spirit is going to be gifting you with abundance. This is like a new beginning, a new start. And here you go. Here's some pentacles. Celebrations, celebratory, right? So right now you may be feeling overwhelmed, right? Overwhelmed and feeling like you need to meditate more in order to feel more balanced, or you're feeling maybe a little stressed out about something. I don't know. But you've got these here, right? But then you've got the Lovers. You do have some things that are unknown, and, who knows, maybe the Sun here and the Ace of Pentacles will, shine on the darkness and reveal some other things. But there's a new world, a new chapter, and it's a Ten of Pentacles situation, like wish fulfillment, abundance. So that you can have this, the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So much abundance from Spirit and reason to celebrate, right? That's so beautiful, Aquarians. Really beautiful. So rest, relax, and release so you don't feel like in this type of energy. I know it's not easy. Okay. So now I'm going to pull Life Path Oracle cards. These are actually called Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. Holy Spirit, for the air signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, can you please give 3... Oh, okay. Let's rub these cards. Okay. I don't read these as reversals. All right, 10. And this is for the entire air sign collective. So if it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't resonate, you might pick up bits and pieces from each, since we're all air signs, okay? So keep that in mind. So number 10 is rock bottom, and 10s indicate reaching the end of something, reaching the end of a cycle, right? Or if it's a 1, if it's 1 minus 0 is 1, right? Or it could be the beginning of something. But this is the rock bottom card. Rock bottom. Hold on for a second. Oh, went to the wrong place. All right, rock bottom, guys. Surrender, air signs, and and acceptance are the keys to freedom. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall, or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old ways of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear like magic. And all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, air signs, but only if you let go completely. You know how they say let go and let God, right? Release what you have no control over and give it over to the divine Holy Spirit. That's what you need to do. So sometimes Holy Spirit will have to bring you to where you're at rock bottom, right? In order for you to trust that you are co-creating with Holy Spirit. You're working in tandem with Holy Spirit. You do your part, Holy Spirit will do their part, right? It's a reciprocal type of relationship, sort of like the Six of Pentacles. But sometimes, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you may have to drop your ass a notch to where you hit rock bottom and you're forced to lean on Holy Spirit. So I don't know if that's your situation, air signs, but there you go. Number 15, One Ring Circus. What is that about? This person's on this, and I don't know how that elephant got up there on that little rock. But anywho, air signs, you are capable and competent. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need, so recognize that all the wisdom you acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. It's discerning about your partnership. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and you have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationship and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time, air signs. That's really lovely. I love that. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. Shit, yeah, I love that. And then you have 5-0 compass. And, in some of the collective readings, I've been seeing a lot of fives, in fives in tarot. It's like you're going through some difficult patches, you know what I'm saying? Either feeling left out in the cold or there's some sort of conflict that may be transpiring. So let's see what this compass card has to say. All right. As long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. Ain't that the truth? You're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences, air signs. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can't help you find your true path. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. So keep your compass pointed to true north, right? Because spirit will guide you even on a starless night when all seems dark. We all got to go through the conflict and come out on the other side, right? Maybe these are lessons that need to be learned. This is part of, I've seen some justice cards, so maybe this is just a part of, you know, spirit trying to impart, you know, some lessons learned, things you need to know moving forward, right? But we all have to go through conflict in our lives. So anyway, that concludes the air sign readings, guys. And I just wanted to repeat that, as the moon transits into Pisces, the empathic water sign of Pisces, their energy can help you boldly tap into the deeper part of your subconscious for some serious psychic and spiritual overhauls, right? So, like we were talking about, the manifesting, right? This is the time to do it. If you're looking for the chance to deepen your relationship with spirit, this is the time to do it. Really tune in, tap in into, your psychic self, your spiritual self, to see what you might uncover, like I uncovered I'm a healer a few years ago, and maybe there are things that you need to uncover about yourself. So thank you, air signs, for joining me. May the new moon in Pisces be gentle on you. Take this time to manifest because the world is your oyster. All right. I love you guys. Love you. Come back to hang out with your girl Tracy at Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle. You guys be safe, be well. Namaste. Thank you.